Truly, the real you loves you. Truly, the real you loves you. Truly, the real you loves you. Truly, the real you loves you.
Hello, hello out there. How's everyone doing out there? Chat's up.
New platform. Okay, we're live.
Okay, we're live and welcome, and again, welcome to episode two
Episode two.
of Truly Live with your co host, Oliver and Yolanda Blue. And I am so happy to be here. And we are here and we are live. And when you are here and you are live, you just welcome whatever happens, right?
Exactly.
So thank all of you. Private chats, comments up there.
Here we go.
Comments.
Thank you. I had to move it to find it. There we
Okay, just bear with us a minute. We are in a new environment tonight, so we are still in learning mode. And we're so happy and grateful that you are here with us tonight. And wow, now we're seeing some messages coming in.
go. That was from me.
That was for you?
That was from me. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. How you feel today?
I feel great. I'm excited. I'm full of joy. I'm
You're happy.
I am happy. I'm
All
very
right.
happy. I'm very happy.
Well, if you're happy
How
that
about you?
I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know me. I've been
Can I have that?
what?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can I have it?
sure.
Thank you. I'm gonna move this.
Okay. I am very excited. I've been elated ever since I got up out of the bed this morning. Very special week for
Oops.
us, and we're so happy you're here.
Yes.
So happy you're here. So what we want to do again tonight is now we're beginning to get some comments in. So put in the comment field. Hey Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. We are lovebirds.
We all love that. So if you are out there, how about just giving us a shout out, just to know that you're out there. We like to interact with our
Yes.
audience. We don't like to have a one-way conversation, but we like to have a conversation.
Say hello and please tell us where you're from.
Yeah.
and especially if you're from a different country, just because we're interested in that. I mean, all of
Yes.
you are special to us. So, so please post where you are. Say hello and post where you're at.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, anyway, we want to always start our segments by sharing our gratitude. Gratitude is the easiest and quickest way to shift energy. And we understand that everything is energetic, and we want to create a very energetic feel here tonight, a specific vibration of love and joy and peace and happiness and health and abundance and expansion. What else?
All the good stuff.
All the good
All the good
stuff.
stuff.
Yes.
Let's see. So Sandra is in Winston-Salem. Sandra, you're close to us when we're home. Pearl, hello. We see you as well. We're actually in the mountains. That's where we are.
Yeah, we're actually
Mountains.
off site at a temporary location
And a
because
beautiful cabin.
in a beautiful cabin celebrating.
We're not ready to do that yet.
We're not
gonna,
ready to
we're
do
gonna,
that. Well,
we're gonna stick to the script for
well,
right
we're
now.
always celebrating.
Always celebrating.
Always celebrating. So, how about putting in the chat or the comment one thing that you're grateful for?
Yes.
This helps us again set this vibrational field, this space that we're in for the next how many ever minutes. It helps create that environment by uh, using gratitude statements. It's the easiest way to shift your vibration.
Yes.
If you're ever feeling bad, or if you're ever uh, having a moment, just begin to think about the things that you're grateful for
Yes.
and begin to
And express that.
and
gratitude.
express that gratitude. You will immediately feel and sense the shift in the atmosphere, the shift in the way you feel, the way you perceive.
Yes.
So that's why we encourage people to use gratitude. It doesn't cost you anything. Gratitude's free.
That's right.
Yeah, and we have so much to be grateful for.
We really do.
Absolutely. So, Pearl says,
Pearl says she's grateful for life itself. That is a tremendous statement because that is something to be grateful for.
and that's kind of an all-encompassing statement
Yes,
because it
yes.
pretty much
Yeah.
includes everything. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is, I tell you what, why don't I give a gratitude
Why
statement?
don't you do that?
I am so happy and grateful for you viewers out there who chose to be here with us. And we are in gratitude with you in love tonight. We're also just happy and grateful just to be um, able to have friends and family that we're able to share our life with and to expand and grow together. Just happy and grateful for that. Sandra Ortiz said, I am so grateful and thankful for the both of you, as well as for the Sawyers.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you, Sandra.
We're
And
grateful
yes,
for you
and
too.
so are we. And so are we.
Yes.
So anyway, we're going to move on to the our next segment here. We want to talk about just a little bit about what Truly Live is all about, how we actually, the reason why we're here in this space, talking to you, sharing with you, communicating with you. And Truly Live is basically a creation born out of our desire to help others come into an awareness or discovery of their real self, their true self, their authentic self. We want others to know that their life has good purpose and what?
Deep meaning.
And deep meaning.
Yes.
Because they do. Every life has good purpose and deep meaning. And we want you to know that.
Yes.
In our sharing, you can enjoy timeless content universal principles that we're going to be sharing, proven practices, proven practices, community access to us and to all that are in this space with us, and also decades of experience that Yolanda and I have experienced ourselves through living life, through being in a loving relationship. Our experience with raising a family and building a home life and seeing our children grow and move on to young adulthood and seeing their lives begin uh, to, to grow and now we're grandparents and now we've both uh, moved from our initial careers and now we're both uh, moved on to our own vision, which is our coaching business, Truly OB. And here, Truly Live is just a communication arm of what we do with personal development and coaching. We also are happy and grateful that you are here and that you've chosen Truly Live as your place, as one place for you as a source of information, inspiration, transformation, and empowerment. And above all else, we are a dance loving couple,
We danced earlier today.
fun loving couple. We enjoy life. We celebrate life. We welcome all that life wants to express through us. And we have learned how to lean into joy and laughter to get us through some of our challenging moments. And so we encourage you to do the same. It works. It really works. There's a sacred saying that.
Are we supposed to have the mic?
Yeah, we're supposed to have the mics. I'm sorry about that. No mic. Could y'all hear us?
Oh my goodness.
Obviously, they could.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's nothing going on this one.
Yeah. I told y'all I was excited. We're good.
Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
I told you guys I was excited. We forgot the microphone, but they was close enough that hopefully they could hear us.
Hopefully.
And hopefully this sounds better.
And if not, oops, our apologies. See, this is what happens when you go live.
When you go live, man, you have to be willing to roll with it, right?
Oh well, that's right.
Oh, well.
Roll with it.
Absolutely. So we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is we're gonna take a moment to share with you an inspirational and encouraging quote. We believe that inspiring uh, words do us good like medicine, and it causes us again to shift our energy. So this quote is coming from
Mary Morrissey.
Mary Morrissey. Both of these quotes are coming from Mary Morrissey, who's our mentor and our master coach. And it goes like this. It said, everyone needs partners in believing.
Mhm.
This is my partner in believing.
And you're my partner in believing.
And I'm her partner in believing.
Thank you so much for that.
And uh, a partner in believing is someone who believes in you beyond your current state and someone who isn't impressed with your problems. They will hear your problems, but they're not impressed with it. But because they see you beyond your current situation, circumstance, and what?
Condition.
And conditioning.
Yeah. And so that what she means when she says they're not impressed by your problem, it just means that they're not overwhelmed by whatever the situation, circumstance, or condition is.
No, by your current status.
They can see beyond that.
They can see beyond it because they
Yes.
see you in your best life.
Yes.
So those are the kinds of partners in believing. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the kind of partners in believing that you need. When you are choosing your partners in believing, and that could be in multiple kinds of relationship, family relationships, business relationships,
Yes.
personal relationship, marriage relationship, team building relationships. When you are choosing your partners in believing, choose people that you admire, and whose judgment you value, and who you know to be generous. Those are great criteria great criteria for choosing partners and believing.
Yes.
31 years ago, I chose my partner in believing, and I believe she chose me. Chose me. Did you choose me?
I did.
Okay. Okay. You didn't sound as excited about it as I did.
I've been having fun all day, so
Okay, well, I don't want you to stop having fun.
so that was just part of the whole hesitation thing was just part of having you just to squirm just a little bit,
I'm not
just a
squirming.
little bit.
I'm not
Okay,
squirming.
outstanding.
So these are very valuable ideas here because the choices you make in terms of partnership really will determine a whole lot about your experience in life, your unfolding in life, actually your peace of mind in life. So
Yes,
it's a very important decision.
it is.
And we just shared with you some great criteria for choosing partners and believing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our segment on um, inspiration and encouraging quotes. Now we're going to move over to uh, our truly life lesson segment. And tonight we're going to be talking about love and relationships.
Okay.
Yes, we're going to be talking about love and relationships tonight. And most of you may know or you may not know, but we are celebrating 31 years of marriage and partnership. 31 years.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
I've been here every day. So I don't have to imagine.
You
I've
don't
been here
have to,
every day.
you have experienced it all, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're so happy. That's, our joy is full today, all been all week because it is something to celebrate um, when um, we look back on when we started 31 years ago and we know what we had to go through. I mean, we almost like had to. It's almost like we started all over, right?
Oh,
We started.
yes.
We started all over in the sense that we realized that what we knew, wasn't all there was to know, and what we knew wasn't going to be enough to sustain us.
Yes, it was not going to get us to the point that we wanted to be.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
not that there was anything wrong with what we knew, it just wasn't,
It was just our
we had
our.
outgrown.
It was just where we were at the
Yes.
time. Our level of awareness.
Yes.
Last
And we needed more awareness because we were doing different things.
Oh, absolutely. We don't have to talk or look for to see the challenges in relationships in our world.
Yes.
I mean, when you look all around the world, we see so much pain and agony where people can't relate to one another,
Yes.
and so it's important. And the reality is, our human spirit desires relationship above all things.
Yes.
And so we need to get some more awareness in this area, and we're going to talk about it a little bit tonight. It's not that we're experts on it, but it's just that we're still in the game with it.
Yes. Yes.
and
Yes.
and we just like to share what maybe some things that may have worked for us or our perspective on it, seeing that we're still in the game 31 years later.
Yes.
And I'm so happy.
I am
Would you
too.
do it again? Come on,
Oh.
let's do it again.
Oh.
Do it again.
Hey. Oh.
Again. Do it again. Would you do it again?
Yes.
If you saw that Facebook post I wrote for you
I'm gonna
today.
have to get on Facebook. You got guys. Thank you so much. Pearl said, "Happy anniversary." Thank you. And she said, "We are the expressions of love." Thank you so much, Pearl.
Absolutely.
Um, I'm gonna have to get on Facebook. Oh my goodness.
Here, I'm
You're
gonna
not,
let you read it.
are you going to read?
I want you
Oh
to
my
read it. I
God.
want you to hear what came from my heart this morning.
Okay. Hello, FB family. We did it again. 31 episodes of marriage and friendship. Each episode was different, both challenging and full of growth opportunities. And now we get to consolidate all 31 years into this now moment and do it all over. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I would do it again and again with God's choice for me. We remain blessed and we remain teachable. Life does look good and feels good on us. Love is the way we walk in gratitude.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's really sweet.
And you didn't help me
Oh,
with that.
that's what you did that picture for. I had no
Yeah.
idea.
And you
See,
didn't help
there
me.
you go.
You didn't help me with that.
No, you did
See, there's a
good.
lot of people out in these social media streets that think that all that positive energy I'll be putting out there, that it's actually your words, it's your thoughts, your ideas, and I just put my picture up there. Do you want to tell the people the truth?
The truth is,
The truth as you know it.
he writes. He writes. He writes that stuff. I'm not on Facebook. Every now and then he lets me, he'll show me something, or someone will send me a text and say that it was on Facebook, and I'll say, "Hey, can you log on and let me see?" But I'm a bit busy I'm trying to keep up with the emails, y'all, and I am not winning the battle. I'm so far behind. So, at any rate,
Well, listen, you're one of the wise ones, because to live uh, a happy, fulfilled life, I mean, you can do it without being in these social media streets. So I applaud you for it.
okay. Well, you're on those streets,
I'm on
so
those streets, yes. And I'm there because people are there. And I like
okay.
to be where people are, because I love people.
I know
So
you
that's
do.
why, in fact, that's why one reason we created this live show is because we want to go where the people at.
All right.
So anyway, so tonight we want to talk a little bit briefly. We're not going to be with you long. We want to talk about love and relationships. And love,
We're only going to do an aspect of love and relationships
yes.
because, of course, this is something that is incredibly
Wow.
expansive
Yes.
and non-ending.
Yes.
So we're just going to talk about an aspect of
Yes.
love and relationships.
So love is what real, genuine relationships are built on. It is the foundation. Relationships are an extension of love. Love can't be defined; it can only be experienced. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and explain what that means, because people
It
will
means
not.
that love is beyond what our natural mind can explain, and to explain it to the extent that it is, um, that it is a fulfillment of what it is. Because love is endless, love is continually expanding.
Yes.
So once, that's why you ever notice in relationship, uh, you get to those moments where you think that we have mastered, you think that we have mastered this relationship we're in, and all of a sudden something happens
Yes.
that causes the relationship to go into reverse. And that is because relationships demand more growth, it demands more expression, it demands more experience. And so it's undefinable, but it can be experienced.
Yes.
And we experience it at different levels. And love is all about growth and expansion.
On a practical level, what comes to mind is there are times that we do things and we don't know why we did it. It's not necessarily something that we would want to do or something. I mean, we weren't pressed to do it, but we do a lot of things, and the reason that we do it is simply because of love.
All right. Well, my wife keeps looking over to the left
That's
because
right.
we have some guests that just joined us.
That's your room straight down the hall.
We have some guests that just joined us here in this cozy cabin that
We
we're
we are
staying in.
hosting
We're
some of our
Yes,
friends.
we're
So
hosting two other couples here that's celebrating our anniversary with us,
yes.
and my brother and his wife just arrived, and they're like, "Oh, they're live! Yeah, we're live." So, but anyway, um, so love relationships, simply stated, is when two or more people see that their interest is the same.
Hmm.
31 years ago, when Yolanda and I made a decision to become marriage partners, we made that decision really f- based out of the fact that we felt like we had a shared interest in our future.
Yes.
That it wasn't about I mean, be honest with you. I mean, it wasn't that we were all in love with each other, or it didn't happen that way for us.
No, because I didn't really know you.
Absolutely.
And but I had been providing some care for your son,
Absolutely.
for your young son, and I loved him deeply and dearly, and that's something that my family does. You know, we help we help children. We don't turn children down. So and actually, our coming together was actually, it was for the greater good.
Absolutely.
It really didn't have to do. And I wasn't. This is unusual, but I wasn't concerned that I wasn't in love with Oliver when we got married, because I understood that love is a choice,
Absolutely.
and that I could come to love him, that I could will to love him if that was what needed to happen. But I already loved his son, and which was my gift, and we went from there.
Yeah, absolutely. You remember when we were going through the inspirational quotes, we talked about when you're choosing a partner, you want to choose a partner that is very generous. I saw the generosity in Yolanda. I experienced the generosity in her. I saw it. I saw it in action. And that was one of the things that I admired about you. You were so generous, and you're still generous. You were one of the most selfless persons that I know on the planet, and I'm being honest.
Wow,
And
thank
I
you
know
so
I'm
much.
saying this out here in these social media streets, but I've told you that before.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you again tonight when we get out off this live broadcast that your generosity is just amazing. How
Thank
you
you.
care for others, how you put others' interests, and you
Yes.
see their interests as your very own interests. And that is, to me that is real experience of.
Our friend Carol is on. She said, Carol's from Indiana. She said that is beautiful. Hi, Carol. Thank
Hey,
you so
Carol. All
much.
right. So, um, shared interest. That's key. We just, like I said, we were not. I would not. I, now listen. Now I like what I saw, and because she was a beautiful person in all. I mean, inside and out. But at the core of our decision, that caused it to be no resistance in our agreement to move forward as partners was the mere fact that we saw a shared interest in our life, and we saw the partnership as being an advantage for us.
Yes.
Instead of moving forward with life separate, we saw an advantage of moving forward in life together. There's a sacred scripture that says, um, he who finds a wife finds a good thing,
Oh, yes.
and he finds favor with God and with man.
Oh, so that means you've got lots and lots of
Yes,
favor.
lots of favor. Yes. And two is better than one. In
Yes.
Proverbs, it says
Yes.
two is better than one, because if one falls,
Then the other is there
the
to pick
others they'll pick up.
to lift him up.
And we've experienced that over these 31 years where, um, when one of us uh, couldn't see beyond maybe a situation or circumstance or condition, the other one could.
Yes.
And we inspired one another, and that's, remember we talked about partners and believers. That's the kind of partner you want, one that sees beyond your current circumstance.
Yes.
Yes. And so, uh, love and relationship again is a deep desire of the human spirit. We all desire it. Who doesn't desire a relationship, to relate? I mean, we are our very nature is to relate, because our very nature is love,
Yes.
and love relates. That's why there's such a strong desire for it. and we all crave it to the point that sometimes we will um, um, enter into relationships knowing that there's not a shared interest, and a lot of times that's why it doesn't work very well. But we live and we learn, right?
Yes.
We live and we learn. Uh, so what I want to do is finish with 2 points here, 2 ideas that we used in our own relationship
Yes.
that helped us to um, survive 31 years. And it happened very early in our relationship too. And the first point is this, and is above all else, we came to a point where we said to ourselves, above all else, I want to see. In other words, we came to a place where we realized that the level of awareness or seeing that we had at the time was not enough to sustain us at the time. That we needed a greater awareness.
Yes.
And so we came to a place where we said, above all else, we want to see. And all of us.
So that we're not injuring and hurting.
And so we're not injuring and hurting one another.
Yeah.
That's right. And the second point we want to make that was instrumental in us growing together and maintaining our relationship is not only above all else I want to see, but above all else, I want to see things differently.
Yes.
We wanted to see differently. In other words, we wanted to have a greater awareness for the purpose for our shared interest and how to bring that to a lived experience.
Mm-hmm.
And so we was willing to give up everything we knew.
Yes.
To be teachable, and to be teachable, have just a little willingness, and it only takes a little willingness to see things differently. And those were 2 key pivotal points in our relationship early that was critical in sustaining our relationship. And if you think about those 2 points that you want to see and that you want to see differently, because what you're seeing now, what you may be feeling now, seeing now, experiencing now, is not what you desire.
Yes.
You're discontent with a relationship. You're discontent with um, the lack of growth or no growth, and so it's out
Or
of
you have longings
or
for
you
something.
you have longing for more.
Yes.
Because again, our nature is love, and love is always about the more. It's about more expansion. It's about more experience. It's about more awareness.
It's the upward spiral.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And so I want to end by saying that long lasting relationships require just a little willingness to see all things from a point of view of oneness and shared interests. And that's our truly life lesson
Yes.
for this week. And we hope that that was helpful to you out there. So, with that said, um, thank you so much for coming into our space tonight.
Well, we're going to do something else, though, before we're going to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to thank Steve and Karen Stutz.
Yes.
We have great friends. I mean,
Great
we
friends.
have great friends. And they've allowed us to come and be in this beautiful cabin. And we brought our friends, and we're having a grandiose, great time.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the chat, if you guys like being in the mountains and you like cabin living, then you might be interested in this. So
you're going to share some love with them, right?
I
Okay.
am.
See how generous she is?
So you can go on Verbo.
You can go on Verbo.
And I'm going to put the property number. And you keep talking while I do this.
Okay. See, I told you she's a very generous, um, very generous person.
So let me find the number.
And yes, we have been here for the past 24 hours, and we'll be here. Um,
We've been here for a while, and we're going to be here for a little
and we're
while.
gonna be here for a little while. Yes,
We've been here a while, and we're going to be here for a little
yes.
while.
But
Okay,
she's
so
she's sharing some goodies with you right
I'm going
here.
to do this. I'm going to give you guys the property number, and then you can go online and look up the number. Um,
Yes. So again, thank you for coming into this space. We're so happy for the opportunity to be able to share with you some of the principles that we use in our personal development company, Truly OB. These are things that we share in our private coaching sessions with individuals. Again, we also provide group coaching, organizational coaching. We help people to, what we do is help you get clarity on your vision for your life. Without vision, um, uh, there's no direction. And so everything starts with a vision. And so we, in these sessions, we'll be sharing with you some of the principles that we share in our coaching business. And we also, while I'm here, we also each week uh, we take time out of our schedule to allow for a few complimentary, what we call complimentary strategy sessions.
mhm.
And you might say, well, what is a strategy session? Strategy session is where we will spend 1 hour with you in an environment like this, in a virtual environment, and we will guide you and help you to bring about some clarity around the vision for your life, the thing that you would love, help you build a blueprint for your life. And these strategy sessions generally last an hour, and they're complimentary, but it's an opportunity for you if you believe that you could use some help with crafting a blueprint for your life. That's what these strategy sessions are designed for. So if you're interested in it, you can go to our website at www.trulyob.com and you can send us a message that you would like to have one of our complimentary strategy sessions. Or you can also just put in the chat here, I would like to, I'm interested in a complimentary strategy session. And or you can email us at uh, okblues at trulyob.com. Is that right, baby?
That is right.
Yes. And yeah, I got truly spelled right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't have my reading
She doesn't have
glasses.
her glasses on tonight. So yeah, so you can contact us at okblues at trulyob.com, and we'd love to schedule a complimentary strategy session with you. So with that said, we're gonna what? How are we gonna end tonight? Are we gonna put our shades on tonight?
No, we're going to end with a loving kindness meditation by the Dalai Lama, which is a blessing. And I do this every day. I say this for myself. I say this for those people that I hold near and dear to my heart. And then I expand this and I say this for every being on the planet. The Dalai Lama says this, and this is how I bless all those in my life. I say, may you be truly happy. May you live in peace. May you live in love. May you know the power of forgiveness. May you live in recognition that your life has deep meaning and good purpose. That's the Dalai Lama. That's his loving kindness meditation. I always include, and may they live in the awareness of who they are truly.
That is so gracious. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So with that, we have come to the end of this episode. Love and relationships. Oh my God. After the end of this episode, when we go off the camera here, we're going to get into some more celebration.
So we're going to celebrate again
So-
this week.
So we're gonna celebrate going off the air tonight. If I can get
Again.
this going here.
You got to one more time to get your blink. There you
Okay,
go.
get my blink
To
going.
get your blink on. Uh-oh. I got one side that's misbehaving.
Hopefully you can hear that. So once again, thank you so much for being with us for another episode of Truly Live out here in these social media streets. Teaching transformation, sharing information,
Inspiration, education,
and empowerment. Yes. Truly the real you loves you. We love you.
peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. Until next week, same time. Join us again. All right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you so much. Bye bye.